You've played a lot of iconic roles, and what was it about this original script and idea that made you want to commit to do the show?
Oh my gosh! The pilot episode of this series was one of the most amazing things I've ever read. I'd never seen anything like it. There was Bonnie actually was a very small presence in the pilot, and I think if she was a bigger presence, I don't know if I would have had a shot at getting the job, frankly. It wasn't that I'd never really approached things as considering them. I'm always so grateful that to be considered and that people sort of would want me to be a part of something. But and that's certainly proven true. I mean, the group of people that have been assembled here, and the actors are all so talented, and the kind of stories that we're telling are just so exciting to be able to approach as a performer.
And so we're all very scared about who's going to die and how many of you guys are going to die, but you already just had a near-death experience on the show. So do you think that could possibly mean you're safe because you already did it?
No. Nobody's safe.
No one's safe.
No.
What's it like working with Viola? I mean, because you've worked so closely with her over the years, and what has she taught you just about the business and as a woman?
She's taught me so much. I mean, it's an amazing thing to be able to look in her eyes in a scene, or just to be able to sort of be with her every day. I mean, we have daughters that are the same age. That's been sort of one of my most favorite things about the job, is that our little girls come and visit, and they have a great friendship with each other that's outside of being surrounded by grown-ups on a set all day long, and that's been so lovely. I think she just reminds me every day to be brave and to just sort of get in there and just leave it all on the dance floor. And I think that's really been the most valuable thing, is that I've learned so much about myself, and my confidence has been built up. But yeah.
I mean, nowadays things are being rebooted literally a few years after. You never know. And if you do survive, I feel like your character could be one that could take it to, another show, another level. Like a few years down the line, would that ever be something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, for sure. I would always revisit it if we were asked to, and that was a possibility. Yeah, it's going to be hard to let this go. I think if we can all keep hanging on as long as we can, and if there's a possibility of us, reuniting, that's lovely. I hope that happens.
Me too. And lastly, I mean, all these murder scenes, burying bodies, they seem very serious at the time, but I know you guys are up in the middle of the night, you're tired, things are crazy. Do you have like a funny moment that you can share with with our audience that's just like, this was supposed to be super serious, but we were all just like 5 a.m. dying laughing, like anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, those things happen all the time, and I think it's a kind of a survival mode thing, where you kind of have to keep it light and remind yourselves that this isn't real. That's sort of the blessing and the curse of the show, is that in a way, because it's gone on so long, part of us feels like we have lived through all these things, which is certainly helpful in playing the reality of it, but there's too many. I mean, we do really have just a great time as a cast, and we are always trying to find as much levity as we can, but there's not just one, but we have a good time.
Well, thank you so much.